Hello everyone, and today we are going to be playing Tower of Hell. And as you know, I am basically in the pro towers. So I'm going to be telling you some crazy stories. And they're not when I got hurt. No, that's not going to be what it is. It's just going to be some funny stories when I was basically in kindergarten. So one time when I was in kindergarten and it was my lunch break, I had like 2 hours to play after I was done eating. So, my mom decided to go to a farm. And I'm like, but isn't the time gonna run out? And she's like, no. Just deal with it, bud. And I'm like, okay, I guess so. And we basically went to the zoo. And then the farm. And then I saw this lamb. I tried to feed it. But then I was too scared. This was when I was like 5. So please don't judge me. But turns out I knocked the bottle over and it went into the lamb's cage. And I was like, how am I going to get you? And my mom had no clue what just happened. So we just moved on to the next thing at the farm. And the next thing we saw was a playground. And I went on it, and there was bees everywhere. I almost got stung by one. But I killed it. And my mom was like, should I arrest my kid? Or is he an innocent? Because you're not supposed to... That's illegal. Well, I didn't kill it. I just killed a fly because it was annoying me the whole entire time. So I just decided to kill it. Yes. I decided to kill a fly. Wait, what the heck? Okay, something weird happened. I don't know what happened. Okay, moving on. So I just killed a fly with my own hand. And then when I got older, I'm like, that's so cringe! And then I just almost exploded from how cringy that was. Because what if I had, blood on my hand or something like that? And I'm like, I just killed a fly. Let me just tell my mom. Mom, I killed a fly in the place that... My mom was in disgust and had no clue what just happened to me. Okay, this story is about bees again. So, basically this year is 2022. When I was in 2nd grade this year, I decided to bring lunch to school. And then when I bring the lunch, bees came right after me. And one bee decided to go as close to my glass, as close to my face as it could, and decided to make me scream to the top of my lungs. And the teacher had no clue what was going on, because she wasn't listening, of course. And I screamed to the top of my lungs. Because I hate bees. And then I decided to shoo it. And do you know what happened? Nothing happened. It just flew away. And I'm like, but bees aren't supposed to do that. They're just supposed to sting you. And that bee just left me alone for the whole entire time. Okay, let me tell you something about, something funny. So one time I was at my cousin's house, They're sisters, of course. Their name is Juliana and Alexandra. And then I decided to get their pool beds. And I decided to get some towels, laying them down. And then when we finally laid them down, I literally got like Gatorade. And the others got like Coca-Cola or something like that. And we were on the trampoline. We were just like stomping and stuff. And basically, we were playing something called Gator Juice. And I'm like, we should play something called Gator Juice. And I just screamed Gator Juice to the top of my lungs. Everyone had no clue what was going on. So I just continued talking. And then what happened next? We were playing a game called Gator Juice. And basically we were stumbling around in the trampoline. And then at one time, when Juliana stopped because she was too tired, Allie went in to the trampoline, me and Allie. And we call her Allie for short. And she basically laid down on the trampoline and said, the Gator Juice is kicking in. And I'm like, what? And then the next time I saw her, we were joking around about Gator Juice again, of course. And it wasn't really, well, we made some TikToks together, of course, because it was fun. So we decided to do it again. And then me and Allie just went into the trampoline, stumbled around, jumped, and did some cartwheels. And I'm like, I think my mom's gonna say, we're gonna leave in 1 minute. And then 1 minute later, she doesn't say anything. And then I stay there for another hour. And she doesn't say anything. I stay there for another hour. And she says, all right, it's time to go. And I'm like, Mom, it's been 2 hours. And then she just ignored me. And I'm like, bruh, it's been 2 hours. I bet that's 1 minute for her. But it's definitely not for me. I'm like, Mom, that was... And of course she had no clue, so we just went home. Transparent. Dark, bright. Transparent. All right. Oh, I just thought of a funny one. Okay. So, my friend was at my house. My cousin. I met my cousin. And, of course, he wanted to play a game called Uncle Jeff, which is the game Jeff in Roblox. And we played it that night, and we were screaming to our top of the lungs when we saw Jeff. We were screaming to the top of our lungs, and then my mom just came in and said, shut your mouth or else we're going home. And I'm like, but Mom, we're playing a horror game. And then she interrupts me and says, well, can you please stop screaming at least? And me and my cousin are like, fine. But we couldn't stop screaming because it's a horror game. What do you expect? Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the Pro Towers This is like the Pro Towers, I think, or like. What the heck is going on? It's foggy today. Why? Why does it have to be foggy? This is the worst thing I just saw in my life. Yeah. I can't touch these blue colors or else I'll die. Of course, I will die. This parkour is way too easy for me. This at least has to get a little bit harder, please. This is way too easy for me. Even in the fog. This is like way too easy for me. So, can you make it a little bit harder? This is way too easy. Why is it called a Pro Tower? If this is way too easy for me, I'm a noob. And they call it a Pro Tower, and I'm a noob, and I can do this. Right now, in real life, I'm like, bruh, this is way too easy for me. Why is it called a Pro Tower if I'm a starter in Tower of Hell? And of course, this game has no clue what's going on. So, as I was trying to say, I can't see me in the monitor. If you see that line in to your right, you might see me because, well, comment down below if you see me, because that means I'm on a high level if you see no one near me. And comment no one is near if no one is near me and I'm the highest one up above of everyone. Just comment no one is near if I'm near no one. Okay? And also I'm going to be on blue right now. Oh, I see my ears. No! Alright, so I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe for more.